Every new road we propose building in Melbourne is actually bringing us closer and closer, or another step toward importing Los Angeles traffic problems to Melbourne. The cities who are building roads to reduce congestion actually found that a couple of years after these roads were built, they actually had a bigger traffic problem than they had before. We've got now half a century of evidence for what's often called the law of congestion or the induced traffic effect, that when you build a new road or expand an existing road with the objective of reducing congestion, the effect of that is to unleash a lot of latent demand, especially if the alternatives are poor, which of course they still are in Melbourne. And then what you find is that land use rearranges itself. These new road routes start to attract more origins and destinations and lead to higher traffic levels on the road. There is a widespread understanding of the consequences of road building. Certainly when you're looking at travel into central Melbourne, you've got to be doing that predominantly with transport modes other than cars. So the radial rail system, the tram system, you can't be expecting to do that predominantly by car because there's fundamentally a space problem that you can't solve. The North East Link is part of a triple threat of roads in Melbourne. You have the North East Link on one side of Melbourne where we are now. We have the Westgate Tunnel on the other side of Melbourne in the western suburbs, which again is being built explicitly to funnel more traffic into the CBD and the inner city of Melbourne. And then of course we've got the East-West Link. It's going to multiply our traffic problems. So what's actually driving this? You know, if we have all this evidence that building more roads is not a solution to congestion, why do people in the media and in Parliament keep saying it is? It's ultimately Transurban that is driving a lot of the pro-road decisions in the government and spending a lot of money on the wrong solutions. So we mustn't forget that the budget for the North East Link is about $16 billion. They come out of, unfortunately, the same computer models with minor variations that were being used in the 1960s to suggest that widening a road will cause traffic speeds to increase because they're basically assuming that traffic is like water, and if you make a bigger pipe then the water flows faster. Real traffic is actually more like people than water, and ultimately human decisions in the absence of good public and active transport alternatives will just make a bigger congestion problem for us to solve, for the next generation of people in Melbourne to solve. And in the meantime, we've gone a long way to destroying a precious environment.